Hey guys, thanks for coming by. I'm here to talk about skeptics today, being skeptical, and about not having any belief. You know, I got to tell you, when I was younger, I had a cousin who used to say, there's no such thing as the afterlife. There's no such thing beyond this. And I used to tell him, listen, do me a favor. You believe what you want. Leave me alone because I enjoy believing otherwise. I was never a big religious person, okay? I've always been very spiritual, always been spiritual. So I believe that there's so much more. I don't believe it. I know it, okay? I know there's so much more in this world. I know there's souls around us all the time. There's energy around us. There's positive energy. I also don't believe, and you can't convince me otherwise, and I don't care if a medium, I don't care who tells you that there is evil energy out there. There is not. Evil is here now in physical form. I believe once we pass, that negative energy goes away. And nobody will convince me otherwise because I never get anybody in the dark. When I do my sessions, I never get anybody from the dark. All right, anyway, that being said, listen, it's okay to be skeptical because I'm skeptical. I believe myself. I work real hard for my clients. I put myself through a tremendous amount of energy to get messages for my clients, okay? And to get the souls to come through to me. And I work, it's hard to explain, but I put a lot of energy in this. One day I was doing a session with Joanne and Jim, okay? Joanne and Jim. Jim was just basically there to watch. He really didn't care if he got messages or not, I believe, So anyway, I started giving some messages to Joanne. Her father came through and told me she was Daddy's little girl. And by the way, the Daddy's little girl thing, it's I don't get that for everybody. As a matter of fact, three sisters were sitting together once doing a session with me. I told them one of the sisters was Daddy's little girl, and I apologized. I said, sorry, my girls, but that's what I heard. And they laughed. That's okay. We already knew that, they said. Okay? So not everybody's Daddy's little girl. I don't get that thing. I love my daughter. My son, my daughter was Daddy's little girl. She was my only girl. Okay? But it's, anyhow, being skeptical is one thing, but having no belief is another thing. These gifts that I get are granted by God. All right? Nobody does this without that permission from God to do this. Okay? He's the one who brings the souls to us, who guides us to the souls. He's the one that has the souls meet you when you cross over. So anyway, I'm sitting there with Joanne, and I'm giving Joanne all this information. And I've got, like I said, the father comes through. He tells me, she was Daddy's little girl, starts giving me information. It kind of sounds like it could be a number of people. As I'm describing the people that are with me before I knew it was her father, but I like to give her more and then more. And, well, I need more. It could be a number of people. I need more. It could be a number of people. Well, I only get 1 to 5 people, and those are the people that are closest to you, all right? And every time I give her something, she's looking at him. So I turned to him. I said, I've got a man that's on the tall side, probably about 5'11", maybe 5'10", maybe 6 foot. I said he was a serious man. He's telling me, he's your father. Is your father passed? He said, I'm not saying anything. I'm not going to tell you anything, he said to me. Not in a nice way either, okay? So that shut me down. All right, now I ask, is your father passed? Because sometimes the souls on the other side show me somebody that's still here. And messages that they need to have, okay? So that kind of shut me down. And now that's, Jim is saying, I'm not telling you anything. I don't. So I turn back to Joanne. I keep going, and before she'd answer, she'd look at him. And about 10 minutes into this, I'm like, really, I had souls with me. The messages were sort of clicking with her, but she was afraid to say. He didn't want to say anything. Okay, Jim just kept quiet. And now 10 minutes into it, I said, you know what? I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to tell, I told her father that was with me. I said, you know what? I'm shutting this down. I'm just going to tell him I can't get anything for him. Thanks a lot for having me here, but I'm sorry it didn't work out. And he said to me, no, don't you dare give up. Everything's going to work out. Don't quit now, he said. And so I said, okay, I'm not. Next thing you know, everything clicked. Bam. She got what she needed, a lot of what she needed. A lot of it made sense. He got some stuff too, okay? He didn't totally acknowledge it, but I know that even just a little bit of acknowledgement from a guy like him was a lot. And I told him how his father was hard on him. His father, he always looked to make his father proud of him. He validated all of that. And I left there. I don't think he was such a skeptic anymore. All right, but I worked hard. And when you make me work that hard, I might just tell you I'm not getting anything for you. All right, I've had that happen before. I don't mind healthy skepticism. I really don't. I get it. It's hard to believe. We want to believe in this sometimes so much that, it's got to be real. It can't be, I can't be guessing if it's my father, if it's my son, if it's my daughter. I need proof. Well, I give you my sessions, the souls are giving me a lot more. I'm getting a lot of more very, very specific stuff, okay? And I talked about this kid a while back, so if you're new here, you didn't hear it. He came in, I did a party where 7 people were in a party. They come in for a half-hour session, do a one-on-one. Okay, he wasn't supposed to come in. He comes in, he decides he's going to come in because he's hearing them out there talking, and he wants to see if I'm full of crap, and I get that, okay? So this guy's literally sitting on his hands, making notes. This guy could play poker for sure and win. Anyhow, okay, fast forward. Going through, I said, I'm going to just give him stuff anyway, and it works. It's hard. It's like dragging the souls. If you're not going to believe in the souls, they're going to come for you, but it's going to be hard to get stuff out of them, okay? And I kept going and going and going. Then they showed me his relationship with his father was still alive, and I said, you and your father are having problems right now. And he looked at me and he started to tear up. I said to myself, gotcha, okay. So I knew that this was real. It's just got to be real. Because I've been with so many fake mediums. I worry about that. I know I'm not fake. I know I don't. Look, if I'm not getting something, I'll tell you. So far, it hasn't happened. I might not have gotten things people wanted. That's not what I do. I'm not here to give you what you wanted. So anyway, guys, you got to have some belief. Listen, make your life better. Believe in God. You don't have to be religious, but you got to have some kind of belief because there is so much more over there. There's so much energy. I just did a session with a mother and daughter. Their son and brother passed, okay? And it was really important for me to get that, for what they needed for them. I'm not talking about it here. I truly can't remember 90% of the stuff that happens to me, but when something like that happens where I deal with a skeptic, yeah, I remember that. I remember that real clear. So if you're a skeptic, what you're going to do, you're going to prevent yourself from enjoying this life. You're going to walk around with no belief in anything. And that's not the way to live. You have to believe that there's so much more. I don't care if it's UFOs. You know what? I don't care what it is. You got to believe. You got to believe. Helps with your passion. Helps lifts your heart that there's so much more here than what meets the eye. So don't be like that. Don't do that to yourself. Find hope. Belief gives you hope. Belief in the divine spirits, whoever you believe in, gives you hope. So try to make your life a little better. Try to believe a little more. All right? I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for stopping by the way. I really appreciate the support that I get from you guys. It really is meaningful to me. So, I don't come on here often. I got to try and get here more often. I'm a little worried about what's going on in the world right now because of things that I've seen like 10 years ago are starting to come true today, and it's really worrying me, and I'm shouting from the treetops, wake up people, wake up people. It's not working. I'm going to stop doing that too. But anyway, listen guys, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to leave you with this. Always remain hopeful, never hopeless. Always be optimistic, never pessimistic. Thanks again for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you again real soon. Bye. Oh, one last thing I got to tell you. There's an issue with my website. If you're trying to contact me, if you sent me an email through my website and I did not get back to you in a day at the most, there's a phone number there. Use the phone number. Reach out to me. I'm not getting those emails. Sorry to. Okay, I'm out. Thanks again for stopping by, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye for now.